morning and welcome to Book Club Corner, where every Wednesday right here in Tobago Update Studio in beautiful Scarborough we chat with a local author, and today we will be chatting with Mr. Ian Franklin, an author who has dedicated his life to a particular focus in books. He's the author of 7 books, 400 Q&A on Panorama Finals from 1963, Desperadoes, Rudolph, Charles, Era and Beyond, various winners in Pan from 1952, and Crossword Puzzles of T&T. Welcome, Mr. Franklin.
Thank you very much. Again. Thanks very much.
It's very lovely to have you here with us today. A lot of your work is focused on Pan.
Well, I grew up in Laventille,
yes,
and since I was 10 years of age, I heard about Pan. And something with the music, it did something to me, and I always liked it. So I just kept it. And
you're not the first person to talk about it like that. One said, you know, he got infected and affected.
Well, besides family responsibilities and my family, Pan comes next.
Really, I love that. And Pan is the national instrument. So I have to ask you, before we really get into it, how do you feel about the new emblem on the coat of arms, which is the national instrument? How do you feel about that?
Would you believe about 25 years ago I said we should change those 3 ships?
Yes.
I didn't say put a pan, I just said change the 3 ships.
Well, now you've seen the fruition of your dreams, yeah? So you're quite happy, right?
Well, it's okay.
Listen, viewers, wherever you may be viewing from, we're going on a quick break, but we encourage you to get your snack, get your drink, get something to eat, get something delicious, get yourself comfy. Come right back here to Book Club Corner, where we are chatting with Mr. Ian Franklin about his books. So see you in a few minutes. Welcome back to Book Club Corner. I'm your host, Jewel Green, and we're chatting with the amazing author, the prolific author, Mr. Ian Franklin. Mr. Franklin, 7 books, and we have them here with us today. Let me just say, your first book, 400 Q&A on Pan. How did you get into writing? What was your impetus writing? Here we have the cover here. Right, I loved it, looking like a magazine. It looks like a magazine cover, doesn't it?
It's 80 pages.
Yeah, I love
it. That's my boss there.
You hear that, people? The wife is the boss. Take a page, take an example. But I love this. And so you have, on this cover, you have a picture of you and your wife.
Yes.
I love this. This is so cute. I'm going to talk to my husband. He has to put this everywhere now. Tell us about your book. How did you get into writing, and why about Pan?
By accident. I was diagnosed with prostate cancer in 2007.
Yes.
And I was reading a book about Pan. And I said, wait a minute. They missed this, they missed that, they missed this, they missed this. How come they don't have this? Because I have all this information in my head about what happened. I said, well, wait, I'm going to write a book. That's why I started writing, because of, I thought I was going to die, really. Because when I hear cancer, you think about a big D. So I wrote a book, but I didn't die, I'm alive.
Well, of course, we can see your survival.
But that was the reason why I started writing, because of what I saw in the book, and I tell myself, they are missing a lot of things here. Things are missing. What about this? What about that? Yes. So I said, let me put my information in there, and that's all from my parents, remembering.
So a very good memory. Your own legacy.
I can remember very well. Yes. From since small, I can remember.
You had a photographic memory.
Something about numbers, and some of the numbers, I could always remember. For some reason, that was my best subject in school. It was called General Knowledge.
Yes.
All the countries of the world, all the capitals, the seas.
Listen, you should have been on Jeopardy.
I tried some, but that's a little too hard for me. I tried some. I said, wait a minute, no, I'm not that smart. That's way above my...
We need Caribbean Jeopardy too. Yeah. But I love this book because when I look through the book, there's so many Q&A questions. Right.
It's about the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s, every decade. Questions in front and the answers behind.
Yeah. And all about Pan.
Tried to get them in school, and I was told they didn't want them in school some time ago, a while back now.
Yes. So. Well, you should
I was surprised.
I always tell authors, you know, it may be tricky to get on the official book list. But I remember when I was at school, down to the bottom of the book list, they have additional reading.
Okay.
And those are materials that they are thinking the children would benefit from reading. So it's an option. You see what I'm saying? So you may not get on the official book list easily, but you may be considered for additional reading.
Yeah,
so the schools and the teachers do have that option to suggest reading for the students. And sometimes reading happens during the August vacation. Not so much when you're pitching marbles and trying to get into the sea and hang out. But, you know, we have to keep up during the August vacation. I remember they would always want you to still read, and sometimes they'd get your books, and, you know, they would make sure you read your book before school starts. So don't worry about it. Try again and get on the additional reading list.
Okay, thanks. Is there any library?
Yes.
I live in Alice.
Why 400? That's a lot.
Well, it's already 600 now. It was 400 when I started. Now it's 600.
Oh my gosh. That's so much information.
You know anything about Pan at all? Like that you could remember? That's something
I know when
significant.
What did Bob Marley say when the music hit? I feel okay.
Oh, that's about it.
That's what I know about Pan. I know there are different types of pans, and I know the music it does something to me.
Okay.
I know everybody may not, but it does something to me. But knowledge of specific pan.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah, I would have to say that is to me like cricket. I only go for the hangouts. I go for the fun. Don't ask me too much about it. I know who did a Yorker or whatever, but I go for the fun of it. As a Caribbean person, a West Indian person, I enjoy it. So tell us about your 7 books, because you have all of them here.
Okay,
let's bring up the book covers. I want to see the book covers as we go along. So we have the 400 Q&A on Pan, right? And then we have the others. So we have books like Desperadoes, Rudolph Charles' Era and Beyond. Yes, we have Panorama Finals. Yeah. 50 years of 50 years of Panorama. How old is Panorama in Trinidad and Tobago?
That book is a wrong cover, but sorry. That's a wrong, but that's okay. It's 1963. That's the right cover. Sorry, I gave it the wrong pit here.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
Sorry, I just realized that.
No, but 50 years of Pan.
That's when I did the first time. The first time I did it was 50 years.
And now you have winners of various Pan competitions, 1952 to present.
Right, that is all the schools, bomb competition.
Yeah.
Everything right there. All the winners there.
These are books to have. And Crossword Puzzles of Trinidad. Okay. What is this about now?
Now, we have 2 national newspapers in Trinidad with Crossword Puzzles, and there is not one question about the Caribbean or Trinidad. And those books those crosswords are all foreign.
Oh.
So I say, wait a minute, why can't we have a local, you know, we have things to learn from here?
Yes.
So I wrote this one here.
I love this one, Crossword Puzzles.
So I asked questions about Trinidad culture, Calypsonians, politics, first governor, prime minister.
Listen, you need to make a game out of this.
Somebody told me that, you know, but I have to take them up on that. They told me so.
No, serious, because these questions come out really nice when you're having a games night.
True.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Yes, they're good for trivia, but you know, you're having a games night and you pull out Mr. Ian Franklin, but Crossword Puzzles of Trinidad, and asking some 400 questions, now 600, right?
Right, 600 now. 600.
Questions and answers. I love it. Why did you said that, you know, when you first heard the Pan, it did something to you, like it got into your bones. But why did you decide to start to write about Pan?
Because I said just because of that, when I saw what I saw in the book, I was reading the book and I said he missed a lot of stuff. I said let me put more information that I know.
Yeah.
Because the book didn't have the book I read didn't have all the history. So I said let me put my history into it also.
So you only specifically focus on making sure there's information.
Correct information.
Correct
information
about Pan,
Pan
out there for Trinidad and Tobago.
And the world per se. Yeah. I got good reviews in America about my books.
Yes. Well, you moved there when you were
18 years of age.
But you were born in
Tobago, Scarborough, Tobago, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that was right. Yeah. And I grew up in Laventille. Left there when I was 18 years. When I come back to Trinidad, I stay in the same house I grew up in Laventille. We're for Laventille.
I tell you, and that's the home where we credit the start of the pan.
Part of it, yes.
Yeah.
Part of it, yes.
Were you there for those years?
Yeah,
when pan was, starting from the oil drum and
no, I was born in 49. Pan came sometime in the early 40s, late 30s. But I remember playing pan, no canopy, playing pan, walking, no, get $5 when you finish. Now today people getting big money when they play. They have canopies.
And rightfully so.
They have canopies. They're making tours. When I played for fun.
Yeah. But they do play for fun still. You see the enjoyment on their face. You see the joy when they're playing.
Yes, but some of us are only for the money. Some of us, we just...
Well, we have to make ends meet sometimes. So it does come
but what about loyalty to your band?
Yeah.
You played for 4 and 5 and 6 different bands.
Ah, I see what you're saying.
I'm from Rudolph Charles era. Never give somebody else ammunition to beat you.
So you find they should play with one band?
Well, I don't want to say that because you said people have to make a living, But I find we go to too much. Well, that's just me. I could be wrong,
Yes. Pick your band and stick with that. You have this book here called Rudolph, Desperadoes. Rudolph Charles
You heard about him? You know who he is?
I went and I looked him up when I saw your book.
Yeah, he was the man. Look, this guy.
He was very critical and instrumental in a lot of innovation for pan. Tell us about it.
Pan Croman is his idea. The 9 bass is his idea. 12 bass is his idea. The 6
What is
pan.
that? What is 9 bass?
Before we had like 5.
Slow us down on the non-pan
people.
The non-pan people like myself.
Well, back in the day we had like 3 pans to make a bass, and we had 4 pans, and we had 5 pans, and we had 6 pans for the bass. And the Charles wanted more depth, so you had 3 more pans, so you had more boom. Then he made 12 after.
What?
12, yeah. And so we'd have a picture of 12 pans, 1 man playing, to give you more boom.
Yeah. That is skill.
But I would like if they the tuners could just have a 6 pan and give you that same kind of volume. I know I could do it because these pans are very cumbersome to travel with. There's a lot of pans,
Yes.
So I like them to make the pans, makes less pans with more oomph. But that's for the tuners to do.
But I'm seeing they're making electronic pans now.
Right. That's
so
what.
Does that help in what you're
Well, no, I want the pan to stay acoustic.
Yeah. So what did the pan look like before Rudolph Charles came around and introduced the idea that we should coat the pan with chrome?
I think rust, because of rust.
Yeah.
Because pans get rusty very quickly.
Very true.
And he decided, well, listen, I don't want my pans to rust, so I'll try the chrome. Didn't say the chrome enhances sound. I don't hear because I hear pans without chrome and it's just as beautiful. So I don't know if the chrome really does anything much to it, but it looks nice.
Yes.
It's very expensive too. That's why the pans are expensive for the chrome. So that's another problem I have. Why we pay more for the chrome than for the actual tuning sometimes. So why we can't have a pan to sound just great without that expense of the chroming.
But does that give the pan more life?
They said it has more, but I've heard pans without chrome and it sounds just as well to me.
No, but not the sound, but how long the longevity of your pan.
Less rust with the chrome, less rust. It stays longer.
So your pan you have your pan around for a longer time. So the money does kind of make sense over the years.
Over a period of time, you will say, you can say that
okay, got it. Listen, we're going on a quick break. There's so much more to hear and learn from Mr. Ian Franklin about the pan. But go and get your snack, get your drink, and come right back here to Book Club Corner where we're chatting about the pan, trivia about the pan, Rudolph Charles and that era. Get back here if you want to learn more about our national instrument, which is now on the coat of arms. And we'll see you in a few minutes. And welcome back to Book Club Corner. We're chatting here with the prolific and amazing Ian Franklin about his books right here in beautiful Scarborough. And this is full circle. You're back
Yeah, I was
home.
born right here.
You're back home.
Back home.
Yeah. Do you come back home often?
Yes, I come back home every year.
Yes.
I'm retired now. My kids are all grown, so once I have time, I come back.
Yeah, you come back
Spend
to have a
4
good
months
time.
and go back and forth. But I can't give up America. That's my home really because
Yes.
I was born here, but whatever I own is in America. You know?
Yes. And you were there since 18
Yeah,
years.
57 years now.
That's
living
quite
there.
a
I have
number
the
of
same
years.
accent.
Yeah. I tell you, it's hard to get rid of your accent, you know, when it's
Well, your
been...
diction could change. Well, not your diction might change, but not your accent.
Yeah. That's a toughie.
But hearing me speak and hearing my brothers and my sisters speak is like night and day. I kind of still backward, but my sisters are very eloquent when they speak. You can't tell. Like my wife, very fluent when they speak.
Yes.
Like how you speak. I still mumble sometimes.
We don't mumble now. You know, we're fully tuned into what you're saying. Mr. Franklin, you publish these books yourself.
Yes, I did.
Tell us about that process. How did you come to decide to publish them yourself? And how did you find the process to be?
Well, I'm at economics. I didn't want to spend much money. So I went to a printer and I said, I have this. And he said, he'll print it. Even though there were no barcodes in the books. Because it's not registered with the government. It's not registered in America. So I can't sell them in the store. Because there's no barcode.
Okay.
You notice that?
Yes, I did. I was watching because I was looking for that page where it says the publisher and what
because
year.
I didn't register with the government of America in Washington.
To get your Library of Congress
but I'll
number.
do that now.
Also, you're going to be going to do that?
Yes, so I could get more exposure to sell them. Because I can't sell them in America because I got in trouble.
Yes,
you know?
you need that Library of Congress number
so,
to sell them.
So I sell them from people, mouth to mouth.
Well, I am very happy to hear that you're going to be expanding and getting your ISBN numbers and your Library of Congress number so you can publish them and sell in these states because, you know, it's not just a matter of, you know, you won't be able to sell them, but it makes it easy to be cataloged in the libraries as well because they use those ISBN numbers to catalog and to be able to figure out, you know, where the book will go and so on like that.
See, my problem was that I didn't do it for money. I did it for the love of it. That's why I never... I'm not a good salesman. I did it for the love of it. Like the books only cost $50-$20.
Yes.
And it cost me $35 to print, so I would make like $15.
That's good though, because you have to be able to make a profit on your books.
At least,
you know what I mean? It gives you a sense of accomplishment as well, I find, to be able to say, well, you know, I'm getting
people tell me I spend more money, but then I said, no, I don't want to. I just want to make back what I put out. It's more to give, let people learn you know, the history of Pan, man, because Pan, when you hear Pan, especially classical music, when you hear Pan and classical music and Pan, I'm in awe sometimes, all these Pans. Panorama is nice, but it's not as nice as the classical music to me.
Yeah.
A classical concept.
Do you play the Pan?
I play double second, yes.
Yeah, him talk. He plays double second. I have no idea what that is.
Well, it's two pans that play harmony and melody. Backs up the tenor pan. You never see a setup of a steel band, tenors,
yes,
seconds.
I've seen it, but I don't know what I'm looking at when I look at it. You know, you see them and you see them playing and you see they always have more than one pan
they have different voice
them.
in it. Each one have a different voice.
Right.
And the shorter they are, the higher the pitch. The taller, the lower the pitch. That's why the bass is so big.
Yeah.
Tenors are short.
Listen here, we're getting an education today. So the shorter the pan, the higher the pitch, the wider the pan, the lower, so that more deep bass.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I said I like if the tuners can make a pan, 6 basses, but give it that boom somehow. Do something to make it more powerful. Because transporting 12 and 6 pans and 9 basses is too much pans to travel with, I think.
So those pans, for instance, I've seen the panists wearing the pans around their neck, and that
was before. That was how pans started first. Pan around your neck. Remember? Well, you might be too young. Before we had stands, security pans around our necks.
Yeah.
And I had to play it and walk, and they're tired. And then I think his name is Anthony Williams, came up with the stands in 1956 to build stands.
Right.
So they put the pans on stands for easy mobility. He started in 56.
Yes. Well, I see some people still doing the pan around the neck, but it's not, I guess it's not a lot.
It's not a lot, no. Not a lot.
Yeah, because they had pan on the sand in Barbados. Every year they do it. and they had a band come from Trinidad, because by that time in August, we finished Carnival and all the winners and everything are announced, right? And they bring up the winners, the bands that have won from Trinidad Panorama to Barbados, a few of them for Pan on the Sand, and they had the pan around the neck, walking through the crowd, playing. It was very nice. Listen, it was amazing. It was amazing.
It has evolved. It has evolved. I hear some pans from way back. It's a big difference between yesterday and today. But somehow I like yesterday's pans, because today's pans, they ring a lot. That ringing means that they hit a note, it vibrates.
That vibration.
Right, but you see that is spoiled, because if I had a C sharp and a C after, they would clash, because it's reverberating. Before long, they hit a note, it would just stay. It wouldn't be,
So it would just be flat.
Right. So now we have distortion somehow. Another thing we had to try to get the pan sweet, but take out that ringing. Ringing song, of course.
So you didn't have the ringing before?
No, back in my time, no.
Is it the chrome that has done that, or the shape of the pan?
No, I think we got more experience how to make it, because if you think about it, long time you hit a pan, actually just hit a pan as a note, and that's it. You didn't go further.
Yes.
Today we are going further. We have more ideas how to make this pan song differently. Right. It's nice, but I think if you could make it sweet without the ringing, that'll be very better.
Some people have found the ringing to just, kind of throw them off, because it stays with you even after the pan, Yes. So a lot of people, just like, you're on a boat and you've had a good time, and you come off the boat and you're there walking like you're still on the boat. A lot of them, after they hear that ringing you're talking about, but I didn't even know.
Maybe they're talking about song, the song of the pan, because it can be very loud at times.
Yes, but it has a certain, this ringing.
Stays in the head.
Yes, still hearing it, this ping.
Okay.
Yeah, happening.
I more know the iron sections. I know will stay in my head. I don't like irons. Irons is nice, but you should play them with a stick.
Right.
Or something, so, because hitting iron with iron, too much decibels for your ears.
I see.
Play with something a soft or a lower, something softer.
Yes.
But you don't have the decibels strong where it's ring,
So where do you play pan? Because you live in America now.
Well, we have a band in Florida. Our band is called Lauderhill Steel Ensemble. We won Panorama 4 times.
What is it called?
Lauderhill Steel Ensemble.
Lauderhill
Steel Ensemble. We won Panorama 4 times. We came second twice. Came third once.
Right.
We are the top band in Florida right now.
So when is this competition when you play? Where is it and when is it?
October. Columbus weekend. That's in October in Miami.
And are there a lot of Caribbean people playing, or this is y'all are bringing the Americans?
Not as much as New York.
You're bringing the Americans into pan with you.
Well, I'm trying to, but we're not as big as New York. New York have more bands than us. But we have a few. We don't have any big bands, small bands,
And are these Caribbean people?
Well, mostly American borns now.
Really?
Even in America, even in New York, the players. 80% of the players are American born in Brooklyn, 80%. And my band, our band, more than half of American born.
So are Caribbean people who live overseas in the diaspora, are they interested in playing pan and
some of them are, not all. Some of them are, not all. Some of them are, yeah. I got my daughter, but she didn't like it.
Yeah.
I bought a pan for her and she didn't like it at all. But she could dance.
She did something else with her creativity.
She could dance. How she learned it, I don't know how.
Yeah.
But she learned it from, I can't dance.
Yeah. So you're the musician, she's the dancer.
She dances.
I love it. Listen, we're going on a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to be getting into more of Mr. Ian Franklin's books. He has 7 books, and he is with us here on Book Club Corner. Again, get your drink, get your snack, get comfy. He's going to be reading to us from one of his books before we leave here today. So we'll see you in a few minutes. And welcome back to Book Club Corner. We are here chatting with Mr. Ian Franklin about his books. He has 7 books about pan. Welcome back.
Thanks, man.
Thank you for being here with us. So you're home for how long this time?
Well, I came down in December. Maybe I'll spend another month. I'll go back up.
So when you're here, what does he be doing here at Franklin?
On my computer writing. We have a site called Pan Trivia and More. So I put questions and answers on the site. So I'm always on my computer doing something.
So you came to enjoy the carnival as well?
Well,
did you? Did you get some carnival in?
I didn't go. I stayed home. I didn't go outside at all. I stayed home. I look at it on TV.
You didn't miss it. You didn't miss being there.
No, I'm there now in my mind. I don't have to be there. In my mind, I enjoyed it on TV. I enjoyed it very much.
Yeah.
Enjoyed the panorama, everything. Our band didn't make this year, Desperadoes.
Right.
They missed the finals for the 5th time. They didn't make the finals. They got thrown out. So, but you know.
If they had made it, would you have gone?
No, I usually don't go.
Yeah.
I rather sit, look at home, and stay home and look at it.
And relax.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of traffic, you know. A lot of traffic and a lot going on all at once.
Yeah, not another. I don't drive, so Laventille is a place to get a car. It's very hard. So at night, I'd rather be home in my house.
Oh,
so I got a car to go up there, it's very hard.
Right.
So I decided to stay home. But I know
you know what's happening
right
there.
at home in my house.
So does your family come with you when you make this?
My wife comes sometimes, but she didn't come this time.
Okay.
Because she loves band too.
Yeah.
She can't hear music at all. She was always dancing.
Yeah. Did your children come with you this time?
No, they're all Americans.
Do they usually come?
They are real Americans. All of my friends are Republican.
Well, listen, we're the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, so I don't know where you're going with this.
He said he's different, but he's Republican. But my last son.
Okay.
I have a daughter. Kids who born today, they're born with more cerebral powers than we when we were born, I think. Kids who were born today.
Yeah.
They're
Why
much
do you
sharper.
say that? Yeah.
Okay, when I was writing my first book in 2007, I was doing something, and my daughter said, "Daddy, what are you doing?" I said, "I'm writing my diary." She said, "Dad, diaries are for girls, journals are for boys." At 7 years, diaries are for girls, journals are for boys. Where that came from?
Jeez, yeah. She already decided.
I never thought that. I never thought about that. Diaries are for girls, journals are for boys.
Well, I beg to differ, but who am I to argue with a child?
Well, no, but somehow I have a pan that I have a second home. I know pan have notes A, small a, big A, small a, big A. She keep it in the big A.
Yes.
I said, no, play the small A. She said, no, Daddy, I want to play uppercase, which means she.
Yes, she understood it.
Uppercase, I know about capital and common. She know about uppercase and lowercase. 7 years of it.
Yeah, I guess the way they are teaching them too is giving them extra leg up. Yeah, bringing them a little closer to experience their genius.
But somehow I find they're not as sharp as how I was with my brain to remember things, recall, I could do math in my head.
Yeah.
They seem to don't have that same kind of spunk like I did.
Yeah.
The calculator. No.
Well, I think the calculator has spoilers, hasn't it?
Yeah, but
calculator
and I think it's good and bad.
Yes, it is.
It's good and bad.
I remember when I was younger, you knew everybody's phone number.
By right? And
yeah, because if you did not, when you go by that phone booth and you put in that 25 cents, God help you.
And my day was 10 cents.
God help you if you can remember a number to call.
Now it's already in my phone or phone.
Yeah, you know, granny number, home number, daddy number, uncle, everybody number, rattling it off by code.
Different now.
Yes.
People tell me I live in the past too much, but I like the old times.
No, but because we have the phone, I don't have that recollection that I had when I was younger. No, I knew everybody's number. Now I don't even bother. I pull out the phone immediately. I don't even try.
I see.
And I think that's it. You have the option not to remember. So why bother,
I think we get kind of late. Oh, I shouldn't say that.
But it makes your brain click a different way when you have to remember certain things, isn't it? And you have to operate in a certain way. So I think what in the way you're discussing
it does, because I find I'm not as sharp as I used to be with numbers. I'm not as sharp. So when 1 + 1, wait a minute. What is 1? To me, something happened to me sometimes.
Yeah.
But I guess I'm spoiled. I just like how things were a long time.
Yes.
There's something called a Julie Mango. No, when I was small.
Hear him, there's something called a Julie Mango. Let me hear this now.
This had a taste when I was small, a Julie Mango. Today's Julie Mango don't have that same oomph to me. I don't know. To me, it's different. Long time, a Julie Mango was like heaven to me as a teenager. And
I have to agree with you.
And today, the Julie Mango doesn't have that same body. I don't know why.
Sometimes you get a Julie Mango and you don't even know what you're sucking.
Right, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
So. It's watery and it, as they say in country, it's long. Like, what is this?
Yeah, I like the
But
oldest
that has a lot to do with the, I would,
chemicals.
well, I don't know about, to refer to it like that, but that may have a lot to do with the strains, because I know Julie mangoes are grafted
Yeah, I heard
mango.
so. Mhm.
So I think perhaps and the different grafts that are happening, you may get a mango, a Julie mango that may have a little bit more of something else in it
Okay.
than what made that Julie taste.
You're right. The
So
queen of mangoes.
yes, I love mangoes. Mangoes.
Like in my book, I asked the question, what is the name of the queen of mangoes? And the answer was Julie in my crossword puzzle.
Listen, I can tell you what mango it is by smell, eh?
By smell and
Yes, the
I'm not gonna say.
rhymes have a different smell.
You know, never told us the truth, you know. I don't have that ability to smell a mango and say that's a Vare, that's a calabash.
I could be blindfolded. I smell it. I know what mango that is. Rose, calabash.
That's good.
Yeah.
I know.
Julie, long, doodoo. Listen.
But you have a gift then, because I never knew that.
I love mangoes. Anytime I peel them, I just... Yeah, and you get to learn them like that.
Somehow,
yeah. You get to learn them like that. Mangoes are... And when I was doing this little course on mangoes, and they tell you there are only 2 types of mangoes, really, The Asian mangoes and the mangoes that come from Indian strains. The mangoes that come from the Indian strain, they don't, when they're ripe, you don't know, because they don't get that pretty color. So they stay this green, those are your long mangoes. So a long mango, a mango could be ripe in the tree and you're there watching it, hoping it ripe, and it ripe already, right? The bird's already on the other side working it over. But the other types of mangoes, which is the Asian strain, those are the ones that give it that pretty hue. So the rose mango, even Julie. So, and you notice some Julie, they're more green than they are colors.
Right.
It depends on the strain of the graft.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all mangoes came from India and the Caribbean?
There are 2 strains, just those 2 strains. Can you imagine? From the Indian strain or the Asian strain? And that tells you if they that pretty color, pink and that orangey colored. So when they're ripe, you can see it.
I see.
But when you look at it and you can't see, that's it. Listen, you got me started on mangoes. You got me started. I love a good mango. I probably love mango like you love pan. Yeah. Does your pan group ever come to Trinidad and Tobago as a group?
No. We can't afford to travel to Trinidad. That's so much fun.
I think you'll need a sponsor to come.
Well, we need a sponsor to be in Trinidad in America, because to get a place to rent is kind of expensive now. In America, to rent a place is kind of expensive now.
No, I mean come Tobago. There's Tobago Carnival in October now.
Well, I was here for the Panorama in Tobago, medium Panorama at York Stadium, Dwight York Stadium. I was here for that. Very nice.
Yeah, you had a good time.
Yeah, I like what Miss Ramsey, before everything's in Trinidad, she brought the national medium Panorama to Tobago.
Yes, you had to go down to Trinidad to hear it. Listen, we're getting carried away.
Mangoes.
Mangoes and pan and panorama. A sweet conversation, but we're here to talk about your books. We're going on a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to be getting back into the books. Mr. Franklin is going to be reading to us from one of his books when we come back. Don't miss this treat. See you in a few minutes. You could try. We're here with Mr. Ian Franklin talking about his books, and he's going to be reading for us from his book, The Desperadoes, the Rudolph Charles era. Mr. Franklin, are you ready?
Yeah, okay.
And I'm seeing you in your Desperadoes shirt, more soca. We outside. I love it. Okay, well, I'm getting
as you all know, Mr. Rudolph Charles, this year will be 40 years since he passed on. He passed on in 1985. He was 47 years of age. There will be a big thing at Desperadoes Spaniard in tribute. So I wrote a little thing here about, I use the word legion, not a legend. Why? Because he was a one-man army. A legend is somebody, but he's a legion because he did so much things. I said on March 1985, Desperadoes and the panel lost innovator, tuner, and leader, Mr. Rudolph Charlo Charles. Mr. Rudolph Charlo trailed the hammer Charles. Charlo is is the one most responsible for shaping Desperadoes from a steel band into an orchestra. His vision is always strive to be the step ahead of the rest and stay there. He wanted the best and did not care where anyone came from. What marital status, sexual preference, religion, race, color, nationality, politics didn't matter to him. If you are good, he wanted you. So he's a guy, he just wanted the best for his band. And he always said he doesn't care where you're from once you're good.
Yeah.
And you want to listen to him, but he has to be the leader, remember?
Yes.
You can't, he's the leader. He will take you. So
yeah.
And he got Mr. My brain going now. He got some arrangers from a band called Highlanders. Mr. My brain is going now.
But Mr. Franklin, you're shortchanging me, waiting for the rest of the story.
No, I don't.
You have to read a little more.
Well,
listen, don't shortchange us here on Book Club Corner. We love to be read too. And I already read that, and I suss it out. There are people out there who are gonna want to hear that.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, after Carnival 1985, I met Shadow at the center, and that's what Spaniard. He was shooting the bridge, and he told me that my brother and my father is the one who got him into Pan. Right? We were living in California together.
Yeah.
So I told him that I was going back up the next week. He asked, and I said, when are you coming back up? And he paused and said, boy, I really don't know. Now, in retrospect, those words now seem prophetic, since he passed on a month later. So when I asked when he's going back up, he said, boy, I really... And he died a month after. I am thankful to Charlotte for asking me my mother's permission to play Pan with Desperadoes at the age of 17. My 3 younger brothers also followed. I recall Last Stop, Last Stop, you know what Last Stop is?
Yes, of course.
Last Stop, 1967, Charlotte was checking for players who were jumping up instead of playing. I was one of the men who was a couple because when I saw my dog down, because we should be playing Pan, but we jumping up.
Yes.
Because he would give you a buff. Before the band left the Greens, could we come up with something?
Yes, of course.
Listen,
how did Mr. Rudolph Charles die? How did he pass away?
He died of, I think, diabetes. Diabetes. He died, he was 47.
He was a young man.
He died suddenly. And his funeral was very big, very big funeral. They buried him in a casket in a pan. They made a pan.
Really?
Yeah, and he was burnt.
Okay, cremated.
Cremated, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
85. I don't know how old you were, but he was buried sometime in April 85. So I not cremated.
Yes. Wow, I tell you, there's so much history here. Listen, people, you have to get these books. Mr. Franklin, tell the viewers for me, please, how we can get the books. How can we reach you to get these books from you?
Well, the books are right now at Desperadoes, Port of Spain, Panyard. I said Port of Spain, Panyard because we're from Laventil, but the other our Panyard is in Port of Spain.
Right.
So right now the books are there at the Panyard on George Street.
Okay.
And could I give out my number?
Of course.
My number is area code 954. The number is 496 5005. I'm on WhatsApp. I'm on Messenger. You could call me there. I tell you how I got the books. But they're not in any stores though. No stores.
Not yet.
Not yet.
And what we'll do is when we upload it to YouTube, we'll share your information about you so that people can call you and reach you and get the books from you. We have a book here that we haven't talked about, the winners of various Pan competitions from 1952 to present. When is present, according to this book?
2025.
Ah, okay. So this book was recently redone then?
Right. Every year, because something happened every year.
Yes.
You have a competition every year, so you have to add.
So you update your books?
Every year.
So this book like a catalog? I mean,
yeah, it is from you notice, the last year is 2024.
Yes.
Well, I say here.
It is. Pan is beautiful 2024.
Yeah. Every year I have to update because something happens.
This is amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is amazing. Look, Holy Faith Convent from Penal with Neil Simon is the 12th team to win the secondary schools panorama. St. Margaret's boys. Listen, you have everybody in
They have 12 wins. St. Margaret's boys have 12
I
wins.
see in Liam Teague. I see in David Rudder name in here.
Yeah.
I see in Renegades, Youth.
Renegades have the most wins right now. They have 12 wins. Sorry, they have 13 wins. They've surpassed Desperadoes. We had 12, but they have 13 now. So they're the top band right now. And Panorama wins. They have 13.
So even in Pan, there's statistics.
Yes.
Phase
2 has the most seconds. They have 12. They have 13 seconds. We have 9 thirds. We have the most thirds, and Renegades have 13 firsts.
Oh, I see. Okay, so when you came first, second, and third.
Right.
I get it. I love these books. So tell me, what has been the response from the diaspora when you're in America about your books and about the information you're sharing? What has been the response?
I should have been a millionaire right now. Yeah, because the information you have here, I say, how come you guys see what I'm doing more than my own country?
Yeah.
They see the value of it.
Yeah.
There's a little boy in America. He's about 10 years of age. And he could tell you all the jerseys of the players, the names, and he's just 10 years of age. And he has about 1 million followers. One will tell me, why am I doing this for? Who cares?
People say that?
Yeah, who cares about this? Who cares who win Panorama? Who cares?
No.
So, what's a big difference?
There are lots of people who care.
Yeah, but it's like, it's not important to say.
Well, if something, I mean, these things are a dog whistle. If it's not for you, you wouldn't find it interesting. You know, this kind of way. But you can't deny there is, there is a fan group for Pan. You know, when you go to Panorama, whether it's in Trinidad or in Tobago, you see people waiting for the pans. Because they bring out the pan, they roll them out. People like to see the pan before they even hear the pan.
Right.
You know, as they roll them out, you feel that energy of the people and the expectation.
You need the history too. You need the history. I mean, we were taught history of Europe. Why we can't learn about our own pan here? Like I know, Calypso, there are 45 different singers who won the crown so far. 45 different singers from Calypso. What's his name? Brain gone now. Tiger in 1939. Marshall Anthony was the last one who won. Sorry, 2024. He was the 45th man to win crown.
Perhaps.
45 different men have won the crown.
Yeah. And men and women, right?
Yeah, we have 5 women, yeah.
I have to ask because...
We have Miss
we have Calypso Rose too.
Calypso, Denise Plummer.
Yes.
Ashe.
You know, Denise Plummer I should say I went to Denise Plummer's high school because she preceded me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she went to my high school as well.
Here, then you have Terry Lyons, that is Lulu's daughter.
Yes.
So you have like 5 women who won the crown so far.
So Denise Plummer, Terry Lyons, Calypso Rose.
Ashe. I missed somebody there?
I see 4. You say 5, right?
I gave you, Rose, Singing Sandra.
Singing Sandra, how could we forget?
Yeah, something I can't.
Yeah, Singing Sandra is one of those great
98, she won, yeah. So we have 5 females who have won the crown. So
out of 45.
45. And that's what I call it monarch now, because it was with Calypso King before.
Yes.
Now it's monarch now to include women. Yeah.
I love
just
that.
like the word panis. There's a guy named Daughter Narayan. He died just about 2 months ago. He gave us the word panis because he said in a band he saw all these females playing. So you can't say pan men anymore.
I love it.
So he said panis, covers the genders. And he coined that word in 1974, panis. And it's spelled P-A-N-I-S, not P-A-N-N-I-S-T.
Really?
Yeah, you see he doesn't want it, it's just one N. P-A-N-I-S, he said.
Listen, even Pan was progressive in those days. You know, we just out of International Women's Day and we're looking at women's rights and all of that. But I tell people all the time, you know, the Caribbean, even though we may be a small island developing state, the Caribbean is quite progressive in terms of some of what we're looking at in terms of gender role and women's rights, you know?
I think that we in the Caribbean could have been a great place if we had the Federation back in the 50s, when they started with the Jamaica and coming together. No, it would be better because you'd have one government.
I love these conversations.
We'd have one government.
Yes.
We contribute each other. We don't have to come to America to study. We could have our own schools. But somehow we didn't come together, we fell apart.
Well,
or you'd come as one government.
Remember they said 1 from 10 is...
Is what, 0? Is something like that?
Yes, it's Eric Williams said that. 1 from 10 is 0. That's when Jamaica dropped out.
But if that happened, I think we're in a better place right now because we could have traded with each other. You know, but it didn't happen.
But the OES has done it, haven't they?
The whom?
The Eastern Caribbean, they've done it.
They have done it here, okay, true.
Because they have a single economy, they have a single currency, and they do quite a lot of stuff together in terms of how they're moving in trade and all of that. And the rest of the Caribbean is really kind of trying to catch up now. So they kind of gave us that template for what the Federation could have looked like, you know. And I think West Indies cricket team, you know, we study that in university as well. There's now the West Indies cricket studies because people are looking at the fact that, you know, if the West Indies could put together a team from all the different islands and they still exist up to today, working, playing together, making money together, making a life, and why couldn't we do the same?
At the same time,
yeah, it's a good model and template for life.
But so, I wonder what happened to us. So how come we can't have a good cricket team anymore? Long time we were the top.
Mr. Franklin, you're trying to get me in trouble. You're trying to get me in trouble.
I think we're not as oriented when we were younger. All right. We have too much distractions now. When I was going to school, there was no television, there was no internet. So when they come, they did homework and they went and they sleep. Today you have the internet, so the kids have more distraction. I think we were lucky. I think that we had time to focus on our schoolwork.
Right.
Just like in sports, you could go up football. In the yard, you have football plays or play cricket. You don't have those anymore.
Mr. Franklin, I'd have to agree and disagree. I agree with you, but I also have to say, listen, while I was growing up, we had 2 sets of encyclopedias.
Okay.
Right? We had the Britannica, and we had another set. I can't remember. There was a red and black one and a white one with blue writing. All I have to say is those books go out of information. It becomes outdated. You have to go back and buy. Now with the internet, come on. Right. You know, and those encyclopedias, kick those to the curb, boy.
Right, I know. Well, you know.
You used to have people traveling, going from community to community, selling encyclopedias. My mom said that's how she bought ours.
Yeah, mine like that too,
yeah. And you could have paid, you know, like the people coming, buying, and you're paying in installments. She was paying in installments. They'd come and she'd pay them every month. And she bought the 2 sets, but where information is concerned, the internet has upgraded us so greatly. But I guess with everything, there's a plus and a minus, huh?
Sure, we progress, but I think progress sometimes makes us... progress is nice, but it can be detrimental too, I think, progress. So.
I guess if you don't keep the good parts of
well, in the sense that, all right, I'm an old person. You tell me I have to put an email. I want to talk to somebody on the phone. Hello. No, send an email.
Yeah.
What about the between the human touch, people talking to each other? That seems to be gone.
That's true, you know, but sometimes you call and these people won't answer their phone. They're ringing. Right. When you send an email, at some point they're going to get it. But when you call, sometimes just ringing. And TSTT had an ad, call first. Do you remember that one?
No.
They were trying to get people to get out of the habit of only going down to business places. This is back in the day. So call first. They were promoting their...
Nobody answers.
When you call, they don't answer. Well, they used to answer, but they don't anymore. Because now they know who is calling.
I'm kind of stubborn in my way, so I don't like change too much. That's my problem. I'm kind of stubborn.
Yeah. Well, your stubbornness has paid off. 7 books, right? Yeah. And more to come?
No more. And that's
it. Sure? You're just upgrading these.
Every year something happens, you know.
You know, when you get your ISBN numbers and your Library of Congress numbers, you will now have to have different editions of your book.
Sure, I know.
So that will mean you will have more books because each edition is considered a new book in itself.
Well, somebody tell me why I don't put combine as one, make just one book instead of having different make one big book.
That's true.
So
But that'll be like the Guinness Book of Records.
True.
Yeah, you'll have to call it the Franklin Book of Records.
No, I like it this way, man. I like the change.
Because then people could get the information based on what they like.
Okay.
Yeah?
Your program doesn't have a calling system, right?
No.
I was going to give you some trivia question you could answer.
Give it to us. People may still answer. Let's get two before we go. Which book you want? The 400?
No, I was going to ask a question. I just want to ask.
Oh, sure. Ask away.
I was going to ask a question. Which orchestra was 25.5 points behind after semifinals, but came back and won the finals? They were 25.5 points behind at semifinals and came back and won the finals. All right, I'll give you the answer.
Mr. Franklin, you're wicked. You picked the hardest question to ask.
The band is Exodus. In 1992, they were 25.5 points behind Renegades at semis, and they came back and won the Panorama in 92. That's a big thing.
How do you do that?
That's a big turnaround, 24.
So like what, from semifinals to finals? And that's how they won?
Well, semifinal, all right. You have prelims, you have semifinals, you have finals.
Right.
Okay. Renegades won the semifinals. And they went to the finals, and then Exodus win the finals. But if you're 25 points behind, how could you come back and win?
You had to come back hard, as they say.
The play doing called Savannah Party by David Rudder.
Savannah Party?
So, yeah, Savannah Party.
I'm going to look up that. That sounds like a fantastic song.
Yeah, people say, why people don't care about it? I say, well, it's nice to know these things.
No, but let me tell you, you're telling me this, and I am getting excited about this information because what I'm hearing is that the band figured out what they weren't doing and what they needed to do to win. And that in itself is something that a lot of people and organizations don't know how to do.
Do your homework, yes.
Yeah, that's a lot of work. You have to dig up any files to find out, what's happening, where we missing the boat, and how could we come back from this?
And since 1963 to now, 157 bands went to the prelims, but only 69 made the finals. 69 bands made the finals out of 157. Out of those 69 bands, only 12 have won so far. Out of the 69. You have an idea which one won?
No. No, I don't know. Tell me.
Well, North Stars is one. Cavaliers, Desperadoes, Harmonites, Starlift, All Stars, Hatters, Renegades, Phase 2, Exodus, Silver Stars, New Tones. I think that's it.
We have to wrap up.
I wonder I was much sharper than I could.
Yeah, we have to wrap up. But Mr. Franklin, as we go, I want you to tell us how you feel about the place of your birth, Tobago, winning this medium band twice in a row, 3 times in a row. You know all these statistics, right?
The last 3 years, the bands that won the small and the medium are from Tobago. So I think it's very good.
Congratulations.
And this guy named Kush Ramsey,
yes.
He won single and medium.
Yes.
I haven't met him. I'd like to meet him. I think that's Mrs. Ramsey Moore's niece or something like nephew or something like that. I haven't met him yet.
I see.
Her name is Ramsey Moore.
Yes.
She's the president of Tobago. I think her nephew is
one. And she's from Tobago. Come on now.
I want to meet her. Yeah. So Tobago's doing very well.
Yes.
For those 2 guys, and one named O.J. Richards. I didn't meet them yet, but I would like to meet them. So.
Congratulations to Tobago on their wins, and we're looking forward to seeing all those same bands in Tobago Carnival in October. Mr. Franklin, I'm going to cheers to you. Thank you for being here with us today. It was a pleasure and informative, I have to say. Insightful and informative. So thank you for being here with us.
And love Peace and Pan, guys.
I love Peace and Pan. I love it. Listen, we're wrapping up. Thank you for being here with us today on Book Club Corner. And check us every Wednesday right here on Tobago Updates as we chat with another local author about their books. Keep reaching for the stars. You have a story to tell. Get it out there. And we will see you next week, Wednesday.